Hello, hello, hello. I'm assuming I'm on the screen. Hello, 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 and welcome to another FOC show. You gotta make sure you click up the comments because that's one thing I failed you on.
Oh,
So, welcome to the FOC show. Forgive us if we struggle to read your comments a little bit. We're working on a very small monitor, so the comments are really small. The requests will still get taken, but we might not have a chance to go back and look at the slides because we're kind of going on a smaller setup today. Actually, it reminds me, while you do the first three things, let me get you sticky notes. Huh?
yes. I know writing utensils.
Nah, you're gonna. I heard that if you prick your finger, you can write with blood.
Anyways.
That's what I've heard.
FOC, I was getting ready to just jump in the books. FOC, final order cutoff. Comic book stores have to do it roughly 3 to 4 weeks in advance. It's very interesting. To send an FOC request, send them to my email, which is there, Brenna@thecollectivecomics.com. 3 things you don't want to miss. Miles Morales Spider-Man number 38, which is allegedly the hottest key of the Old West coming up. Let us know if you want it and put in your FOC orders to be guaranteed.
What's up, Manny?
Cover price variants.
Yes. So I want to emphasize this is not going to be a book we're going to order heavy on. I don't care what comic book speculator investment Facebook group or whatever says. We have never sold out of our 25 copies of Miles Morales to get to our 1 in 25. We will likely be ignorant enough to order 25 again and hopefully sell out, but this will not be something heavily ordered. So if this is something you need, I'm not even going to pretend I know what's key about it. I will let you all do your own research on that, but allegedly it's important.
Harley Quinn 14, Derek Chu cover, Riley cover. I always like the Riley covers. I think they're cute.
Sure.
Do you hate me?
I just think Riley Russo's art isn't amazing.
I think that cover looks really good.
It does. It looks better than the interiors for sure.
I've never read Harley Quinn.
It's just it looks like a book. Derek Chu, I love his art. I love Harley. I like that it's a right side up cover now because I think 2 months ago there was a sideways cover which was interesting. Her on the bike, which is cool. Cool to see her on a bike. But that's Harley Quinn 14. Obi Wan Kenobi.
Number 1. That's a Momoko.
Ewan McGregor, and then the old guy who was also in the movie. I forget his name. Sir Alex something. But this is a number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Peach Momoko cover where Qui-Gon Jinn's mustache is looking amazing from what I can see over here.
I'm FOC.
B for Harley. I can do that.
I can do it.
Your handwriting's better? Okay.
Yeah.
But Obi Wan Kenobi, is there another slide of covers for this? No, what?
There might be incentives.
There's incentives for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, Obi Wan Kenobi, Star Wars, as much as anybody watching this is probably going to be like, yeah, they're going to order 100 of this because why wouldn't they? No. Star Wars tends to only do well if it's speculated on, and we can't take that chance 4 weeks before the book comes out to assume it's going to be speculated on just because there's an Obi-Wan show. So if you want this, make sure you add it to your sub. Make sure you tell us what cover. Do you want a cover on Miles, Roberto? Tell us the specific cover. I'm going to go back for 0.2 seconds, but please tell us the specific cover. If this thing is as key as everybody says, there's not going to be covers on Wednesday morning. I'm not going to over order just to hope that it gets us our return on investment. We're going to be happy with a sellout. For Obi Buns, he said Obi Buns, and I get it. Well, I was going to lower this because it looks like we can't see the... Oh, there it is. Yeah, A for Roberto. Perfect. So yeah, Obi-Wan and Miles, definitely let us know. I'm sure there's going to be other books in here that we need to know about. But Obi-Wan, I don't want people to assume this is going to be something we're going to order 100 of. We will not. April 20th is probably going to be the biggest comic book day that the Collective's ever had, solely because there's a book called Amazing Spider-Man #1 and a book called Hulk #6 that's coming out that day. And that's going to hurt us in the pocketbook for a day or two until we make it back when we sell the copies. So we won't be going crazy on anything for the foreseeable future. And then we can go nexties. Oh, your email.
Just kidding. Nexties. Dark Knights of Steel 6. Joshua Middleton cover, which is beautiful. A cover, Dan Mora. It's switched. Desmond Petrie was doing the
You're right.
Dan Mora I think he started doing the A's last issue.
But that is 100% Dan Mora, right?
That's 200%
Okay,
Dan Mora.
okay.
I have that image without the trade dress or anything saved from his Twitter from like 4 months ago when it was announced. I know this is Dan Mora. I'm getting both covers of this book because I love Dan Mora.
Supergirl on the Middleton?
Mhm.
The middle
Kara.
Dan wants A, Roberto wants B. But yeah, this book took like a month hiatus kind of, because I know the last issue was right at the beginning of March, and this issue won't be until the end of April 28th, I believe.
Something I've noticed with DC and their miniseries, DC versus Vampires at their number 6, which was their midway point for a 12-issue mini, got delayed a week. This one had a little bit of a delay, and it's weird.
6 is typically like, it's not the beginning of the new story arc, it's the end of the last story arc, so that's a weird one to do it. I'd expect it from 6 to 7, but I know paper shortages and everything's like that.
Dark Knights is literally the best. Also, Roberto,
you got him hooked. Why you got to get people hooked like that? Oh, I'm so glad you put this on here. You just know, like, you know what to do.
I do.
So, first of all, they're changing. The A cover artist has not been John Boy Myers prior to this. So, John Boy Myers, super successful with Venom. So we have Deathstroke A cover. This is also a Shadow War. This is the first Deathstroke Inc. Shadow War Alpha tie-in or whatnot.
Shadow War.
Shadow War tie-in. Alpha was the beginning.
Yep.
So this we will order up a little bit, but please I knew Dan would want. So let us know the cover, because clearly your A cover is what most people who are subscribed to the book are going to get. But I love that homage of Deathstroke, the Terminator. So if anybody wants a B cover, let us know. There's no way I'm going to be able to order like the same amount of Bs as As, but I can obviously have like 10 or 12 for people. So just let us know. But
I like the John Boy a lot.
I think John Boy's going to be great.
He's doing a lot of the Shadow War.
Is he really? Because he was doing Venom for DC for Marvel for a long time. So that's where I remember the name from. And now he's upped on DC. I've
seen him a lot with specifically Deathstroke with Shadow Works. I've been keeping up with Shadow
So he's probably doing the Deathstroke Inc. 9.
Probably.
I like it.
I don't like to assume with DC because sometimes
they'll just let somebody go. They'll be like, nah, you can't do that.
They're like, you can do this cover suddenly. Detective Comics 1059. Is it a new Riddler arc starting? Is that why he's suddenly over all the covers, or is this movie profit?
I think this is. I think Shadow of the Bat is finally ending, which lasted a little bit longer than I thought it was. I was expecting a 6-issue arc, and it looks like it was almost 12 issues based on what I've seen.
It went on forever.
But I think this is same creative team, but just no more Shadow of the Bat story arc. Bruce will be back. Because the Shadow of the Bat was really heavy on like Batwoman and Batgirl, Nightwing even. Yeah, pretty much the whole Bat family minus Bruce.
And Jason.
This looks like Jason.
And Tim. Dead.
No Tim in that?
No, Jason. Well,
I know he's not dead, but
anyways.
But Joker or Riddler heavy. You can tell by the question mark with the guys in green on A, and then the Bromejo cover has. I like how they went different. That feels like Jared Leto's Riddler to me. And I know you're like, Jared Leto never played the Riddler. I'm like, but if they did, if they were
he's grimy. That's a grimy Riddler.
If they were like Jared Leto, instead of Joker, you're going to be Riddler, that'd be him. He'd have a fedora, he'd have a cane. Manny wants both because I know he's a big Riddler fan. Flan. I like Flan. Have you ever had Flan?
I have. I actually really like Flan.
What?
It's good.
I know, but it's like.
Why are you surprised?
Because it's a Spanish people thing, and I didn't think you'd had Flan. I was 100% expecting her to say, I don't know what flan is.
No, it's the...
Oh, flan? This is now the flan stream, guys.
Jesus Christ. No, I'm advancing. Talk about Joker while I'm taking these down.
So, while Brenna writes down everybody's flan requests, Joker 14 is the finale. So like horchata, I actually hate horchata.
You don't like horchata?
Isn't that the drink thing?
I should not know this over you, but yes, it is.
Only drink. Flans. See, that's gonna be our other stream. That'll be Thursdays. We'll have the flan stream. It's pronounced flan.
That's what isn't it?
I mean, you're right. You're right. So I like how Dan knows what to do. We haven't. But Joker 14 is the finale of Joker. Okay, so it's gonna be. In a perfect world, I'm going to order very little. I'm going to sell out. Now, here's the thing. The solicitation says words. I'm sure all those words are about Joker. And then at the end, it's like, and while Joker's story ends, punchlines is just beginning. ... Dun dun dun.
So there's probably going to be a punchline
Mini or something that spins out of this. So especially if you're going for that Joker or the punchline cover, let us know. Also, Alan Kwa is doing the B cover. Spoiler alert. Alan Kwa is doing a recount cover for us. It's not finished. I can't show anybody the work. But that artist is literally working. That artist right there on cover B is working for the collective.
That Joker, employed by us, bro.
Yeah, that Joker, we hired him. That guy works for us. All right, I'll try it one more time, but I wasn't a fan. It's probably because I had it in like an actual Spanish country where they make it super Spanish.
Is that a Days of the Future Past homage?
Oh, wow, it is. It is. Except he's putting his head through the poster and everything, but it is a Days of Future Past homage. The one where like Kitty Pryde, the one where Kitty Pryde is like, and there's all the one
through it. Go look.
No, he's hiding behind it.
Okay, that's what I thought.
You're right.
I spent a lot of time looking at these covers yesterday. Robin 13, also a Shadow War tie-in. Also exciting. If you guys have already read, I got caught up on my reading Thursday and Friday, by the way. Shadow War Alpha. Oh, it was so good. It was so good.
Yes. B as well. Dan, you love Alan Kwa. I think he's trying to come to MegaCon this year too, so that will be something you guys can get signed.
He heard it was an homage. He heard it was an homage, and he's like, "Give me."
Robin B.
Oh.
But yeah, and I like the B cover. I like the A cover too. Who's that character on the bottom left? Fighting Rose.
Hasn't been introduced in Alpha yet. Ask me again after Batman 120.
There we go. Could be a first cover appearance right there.
It could be.
Jump in on that.
It could be.
And then I like the B cover just because it looks like three separate. It looks like in one of those video game or comic book movies where like they're going to introduce three people at one time and like. I think Scott Pilgrim did that.
Good God.
We got Chris Evans in here.
Superman.
Robin A.
Oh.
Superman Son of Kal-El hardcover. It's probably the first 6 issues, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
First 6 issues of Superman Son of Kal-El, so it'll go through the first 2 issues, his relationship, and then everything after that. Yeah.
I want to side note Tom Taylor's hardcovers. I know the HC scares some people. I get it. His hardcovers, well priced. My Nightwing one was $24.99.
And I think this one, it's definitely no more than $30, but
No.
I think it's $24.99.
Yeah. The hardcovers normally have a slipcase. You take the slipcase off. I don't know if they're going to do this for Superman Son of Kal-El. I think it would be really weird if they didn't, since they did it for Nightwing. The Nightwing hardcover has original art on the front of the book underneath the slipcase and also on the inside interior title pages.
So under the slipcase, or under it's called a dust jacket. Under the dust jacket, it was art that wasn't on any of the covers from before.
It was the Sunset covers. It might have been an incentive or something.
Okay.
I don't think it was any of the open order covers. That said, I don't have any of those single issues for Nightwing, which is why I have the trade. We're moving on. Something number 12. I like these covers. DC was very excited about the guy on the front
chair?
of the A cover. No, that's a dude.
No, I'm saying the guy sitting in the chair.
Oh yeah, this
right?
dude.
Yeah.
Him.
And then I like the Liam Sharp cover. I hate kind of that sideways, but I think it really catches that, like, it's like the thinker pose kind of in a way, like, but for Swamp Thing.
He do be thinking.
He
though.
contemplating. That's the contemplate.
Child of the Amazons number 2 of 2 Rose Besh cover. I love it. The first one was so pretty. That one actually has roses. I'm excited.
Yeah. And let us know which cover you want, just because this is a tough situation, because it's like, do you cross pull it for the people that bought Trial of the Amazons 1? Do you cross pull it for the people that bought Trial of the Amazons Wonder Girl 2? Just because in theory that's going to be
the most recent.
Yeah, that'll be your most recent one before that. So just let us know, because this will be the finale of the whole Trial of the Amazons arc, just because they've done that weird thing like with War for Earth 3, where number 2 was the end.
That's how they're doing it, I think, moving forward with a lot of their tie-ins, because Shadow War started with an Alpha, is going to end with an Omega.
There you go. I'm not a huge fan, but I'm not going to tell them what to do.
ASM number 2. Speaking of things that we're not fans of, that we're not going to tell publishers how to not do, we still don't have number 1. So let us know what you want, because we have no way to base how to order.
The best way that you're going to help us with this book is going to be by telling us, even if you want the A, or even if you want to add it to your sub, or you want a variant, or you want all covers, you got to let us know. This is going to be an uphill battle for us in the sense that number 1 doesn't ship until April 20th, and we're already going to have to submit orders for this on Monday. So I will have no idea how many people want. I mean, you can always sell an Amazing Spider-Man 1, you know, like of whatever series, you know, 2 years from now, somebody will come and ask for a new Amazing Spider-Man. You're not going to be able to sell an Amazing Spider-Man 2 as easily. So the numbers will drop dramatically. Also, and I know everybody hates to hear this, because they put us in this situation, we will bank on the second print because we don't want to get stuck with copies we can't sell. And if a second print comes and we need to get the book in readers' hands, that's the route we're going to go rather than try to take a chance.
Also, I just want everyone to know that I have been paying attention to your requests.
She's writing them down. She's got a lot of sticky notes. Which one are you looking at?
I'm just trying to read. I need to know.
Rob, funny enough, I will mention this again, why FOC is so important. So that book is going for like $17, $15, $20 on eBay.
That's number one.
No, he said Gleason. Oh, he's saying for
because
number one.
It was the webhead, remember,
Gotcha.
with Queen Goblin.
Sure.
That's the Gleason.
Sure. Maybe that'll go for $1 million too. But the ASM 93, that's where I was actually talking about. That book went for big dollars, and we were able to sell a bunch of $9.99. But anybody who FOC'd one,
cover price. Also, Roberto, you might have FOC'd it already for number one. I'll go back and check, but if not, I can put it in as a post-FOC request. But he was wrong. He was talking about the Gleason cover for 93, not the one for
I was talking about Gleason.
I'm gonna double check for that though. Also, advance. Sorry.
Ben Riley. Jeez, even the friggin' file makes me think it's on the cheap paper. Like it just doesn't look as popping
you said
as
it,
right?
Not me. I was thinking it.
Okay.
But...
I was making sure my eyes didn't just I lost eyesight during that slide change.
It's questionable.
I like the B
so
cover. Dan Jurgens with Barry Bond's Spider-Man over there.
Dude, he's biting his neck. This is DC versus vampires.
Yeah. But Ben Riley I think 5 is the end. I want to say that's the end of the miniseries.
I think so.
So this is the finale. Let us know if you're not on sub for it already. Just let us know because obviously I'm not gonna slap 5 of 5 with an extra book tab in your box. You know, it's just gonna go in there.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Captain Marvel 38. There's 2 pages of covers, so I'm gonna let us do in these 2 first before I get disappointed.
So do you think that variant, the artist on the variant cover, do you think their name is Jan or Jean? You think it's Jean?
No, I think it's Jan.
You think? Okay.
I think it's Jan.
I'm gonna say Jean.
I would like it to be Jan. This is the 2nd page of covers.
Your favorite cover?
Oh, I am so excited to talk about a Fortnite variant for the next 2 months while every single Marvel book ever gets one, like the X-Clave.
Can I steal your excitement for a second?
Go ahead.
I'm so excited for a Fortnite variant to be on a book that sells less than 10 copies already. So I can't wait. But definitely, in general, if you want Captain Marvel and you're not on sub, you have to let us know what cover you want because doing 4 covers for a book that has 6 subs isn't great.
Especially for the Fortnite cover, because as soon as I saw this, me and Daddy had a conversation. He's like, yeah, I'm going to order 5. And I was like, no, you're not. You are not even going to order that much. Why?
As of this moment, we'd probably order 2 or 3 of the Fortnite cover. We're never going to do 0, but it's not something. It's not something.
Do you know that? Is this the highest Captain Marvel has gone since the 80s?
Probably. You know, Captain Marvel is the series that's been canceled the most times in the history of comic books.
Why? Actually,
I can't answer that.
Yeah,
I can't answer that.
Next page.
Because it's been canceled many times is why it's at the top of the list, Brenna.
Anyways, Electro Blacklight Blood number 4. Both the open order covers are Momoko, which is very pretty.
Isn't that weird?
I like it. It's different covers.
It
surely.
is.
I feel like the A cover looks a lot like every other cover for this book. The B cover is very pretty.
Yes.
I have always said this. I will continue to say it. I'm a big fan of when they let Momoko do kind of a contrast thing with a dark background since her art style is so light and watercolory. I think the white washes it out.
Yeah.
Do you now that you're seeing them side by side like
and
that?
Since also it's half and half.
Yeah.
The
top of that
looks
beautiful.
so yeah.
Anyways, I love Momoko.
But that's issue 4 of a 5-issue mini, so definitely get your request in, especially if you're just a big Momoko fan, you're not on sub for the book. But by issue 4, we're going to lower our numbers. You know, we've already sold 1s and 2s. I know what my sell-through rate is, So just let us know, because if you bought 1 and 2, add it to your sub, because I'm also getting hammered by management about how nobody's on sub for books, and it's partially my fault because I put all the books in people's boxes with extra book tabs. But at a certain point, I think Bren's not gonna keep listening to me, and he will just order based on the sub numbers. So if you're not on sub for it, you might not get one, even though I know it's sold. So like that, and that's just part of the game, you know. When there's a 5-issue miniseries, and I know that there's a new number 1, you know, something that I have to order a ton of, we have to cut the numbers somewhere.
Yeah. Fantastic.
This is one of the places we cut the numbers.
Covers. It's number 43. There's a Spider-Man variant. I told myself when I started doing the FOC show that I would make sure to show all the event variants. I am starting to regret that.
You worked yourself into a corner of Fortnite.
I did. And these Spider-Man covers. Did you notice the Amazing Spider-Man number 2? The B cover was the Spider-Man cover?
Yeah, I did see that. I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh, I noticed.
I did see that. Did we ever get the Captain Marvel Spider-Man cover? Is that real?
Not yet.
Okay.
I think that's 39.
Oh, okay.
38
what
was
this
FOC.
Okay.
one more month.
They might make it to 39 then, huh?
Hey, man. Anyways.
Can you pronounce that?
No.
So the Star Wars Tales book that appears to be about, I almost called him a Yeti, and Star Wars people would have been really mad.
I would have been really mad.
About a Wookiee. It's about a Wookiee. And actually, I'm really surprised. Is that not a photo?
That is photo variant.
Oh, because it says cover artist.
I literally copied. I read that and I was like, what am I going to put as the cover artist? Just photo, right? And I read that Marvel had that as the credits. And I was like, whatever. If Marvel's crediting them, I'm going to credit them.
So yeah, I was like, that's a really great photo.
Maybe Mike Deodato Jr. took that picture.
Yeah, the Gwen covers killed me just because she wasn't even...
It didn't relate.
She wasn't acting like a person from the book. Like, if you're on Silver Surfer, then you're Silver Surfer on that cover.
Is it...
If you can pronounce...
Is it Chrysanthemum?
Chrysanthemum.
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 There's no T.
Chrysanthemum. There's a T.
No, I mean after Chrysanthemum.
Oh, yeah. Chrysanthemum. Is he from something? I feel really dumb. I bet you he's in, like, Mandalorian. Oh, you said no idea.
Roberto, do you want the B?
Yeah,
I pronounced it.
I mean, that photo, there was somewhere that they put a Wookiee man out there and they took a picture, so he must be from something.
Okay. I mean, but to me, that doesn't even, it looks like photorealistic
I think the people
art.
in the background look real, which is what made me think, right? Because there's, like, a lady standing behind him.
Anyways.
This could have been taken at Galaxy's Edge for all we know. It was just some dude hanging out there. Boba Fett. Oh, it's from the Boba Fett show. Okay, because I was assuming Mandalorian, which I know they're not the same, but they're the same.
Savage Avengers number 1. You can take this one away.
I know the guy who writes this.
Do you?
That's all I got. Yeah. No, David Papose is writing the new Savage Avengers. David Papose has done Scout's Honor for Aftershock. He's been on the Collective Spotlight before. Savage Avengers is almost always a Conan-led Avengers team. In the past, it had like Venom and stuff like that. This one, it looks like it has Deathlock, Anti-Venom, Elektra maybe.
Who's the guy with the sword? Conan?
Conan.
That's
the
Conan,
guy that's on all 3 covers?
Yeah.
That's Conan.
So is this whole book just like Conan?
Conan
Avengers?
leads the Avengers, a team of Avengers, yeah. What's funny to me is I'm not sure who everybody is on this. Sounds like you got it. Thanks, YouTube. Give me that
I got you, Roberto.
of the space doggy. Savage Avengers. Is there more than one?
No.
Okay, there was.
There were 3.
So,
I think there were some.
So, Savage Avengers C for Dan. There's also the headshot variant. I can only assume it's going to be Conan's headshot.
Dude,
Conan's head.
That's a bold assumption. I assumed that Fortnite variants wouldn't happen. All right.
So there'll be a headshot variant, and then there's also going to be this promo variant, which has all the characters on there as well. Conan's looking mad skinny in this one. I guess it's because they had to make Weapon H look big. But
Dude, skinny king.
He's that guy on the right, and like, look how tiny he is. He's the same size as the girl behind him.
What's wrong with that?
I'm just saying. Yo, DC's watching.
Hi, DC.
DC, we got you for all the Swamp Thangs.
All of them.
I'm going to create a book called Swamp Thang.
I bet you DC would buy
it. I will not get sued. It'll be different in all the ways, shapes, or form.
Shang-Chi number 12 also has 2 pages of covers. This is the first page.
Can I say something? So it says Mooney variant, but that says cover artist TBA. Is that how Penguin did it?
I do it. My proofreader was on it this week, so this was done exactly as Marvel had
I
it.
was like, I'm
Because
gonna guess.
my proofreader was also like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Yes."
I'm gonna guess the artist is something Mooney. I'm gonna guess.
Dude, thank you, Penguin. Anyways, this is the second page of covers.
Are we doing multiple scroll covers? Didn't I see one for like Captain Marvel?
Scroll covers?
Scroll with the green people. I don't watch Marvel. I don't know.
No, it's not Captain Marvel. It's
okay.
X-Men, I think, or
Oh,
Fantastic
okay.
Four.
Okay.
There is a book with a
Okay.
scroll, or maybe it was Captain Marvel.
I don't know.
I looked at a lot of covers yesterday.
But here's Shang-Chi looking swole.
4 covers, 1 for each reader.
Dang, Dan. Dan hit me. I thought I was supposed to be bringing the jokes, and then Dan just kind of came in with the jokes, and I liked it. This one's gonna
Spider-Man
have
2099, Exodus Alpha. No, I need my buttons up front.
because of Exodus. Is that why you?
Yeah,
Oh, 'cause of
no,
the
just
joke.
because of you. You in general, you get the buttons.
I like that was a good burn, Dan. I liked it. But this book will have more than 4 readers, maybe. But this is so Alpha means it's like there's gonna be a Spider-Man 2099 Exodus series. I think Alpha is just your issue 0, your Alpha, if you will. And this book, so we're FOCing it now, will come out before Free Comic Book Day.
Mm-hmm.
You put the frame cover there by Ken Lashley. That's topical because the day before MegaCon, Ken Lashley is going to come and sign at the store. So
This
but MegaCon. MegaCon's in May. So Ken Lashley will be signing in the store. If you end up grabbing one of those, you'd be able to get it signed. Ken Lashley is a friend of one of our longtime customers and artists. So Ken Lashley will be in the store the Wednesday before MegaCon. He will load in his table at MegaCon and then come to the store and sign. So Ken Lashley is doing that cover for Spider-Man Exodus. He's also doing the Thunderbirds cover, giant size X-Men Thunderbird that you had on your last week FOC show. That was Ken Lashley as well. All the Swamp Things. See? That's going to be our next Kickstarter. Swamp Things.
Excellent number 4. Covers. Is this an X-Men book? I don't know. No one buys it.
So it's an X-Men book, but it's the book that I've had the most copies bouncing back. So please, I think by issue 4, the plan is to not have any for the wall, I don't want to speak, I guess 1 for the wall, but like Excellent hasn't been doing well. A lot of people have decided not to get it, even people who had it on sub. So we will go low on Excellent 4. I do love that beat cover. I don't know who that character is, but it looks cool.
X-Force 28.
This book's still going.
I put this one on here because I think the Savage Land Momoko variant was really cool. It has little dinos, and I am a big fan of dinosaurs, especially when they're drawn all cute like that. You can't really see it, but if you look at their faces, they're just like, they're vibing.
They're
so
all like
cute.
Brontosauruses.
They're so cute. They just have little eyes.
And that's actually, like you said, she's not on a white background, so it actually pops really well.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a really good
Her
job.
art style is so good when they give her the tools to have her art style look good,
Is that Ecstatic book that hipsters buy?
Oh.
Who's writing X-Force now? Somebody?
Hang on. I got you.
Look it up? I like that scan cover.
Oh, I was like scan, but then I realized
Scan?
SK.
I bet you were saying it wrong, because I bet you he's like... You had a proofreader, right? Did your proofreader say anything about...
Nope.
Because that's called...
I just
You saw it?
Yep.
Okay.
Benjamin Percy.
Oh, Ben Percy. He's still writing. So Ben Percy, writer from Wolverine, is writing X-Force. Looks like it's going to be a cool Juggernaut arc with Juggernaut leading the team.
I'm moving past my proofreader being bad with X-Men number 11. I like the A cover. I also like the Stormbreaker variant. I will say I don't understand what Stormbreaker variant means because it seems like it never has anything to do with anything stormbreaking.
How come they were able, or did you do that?
I did that, and I did it here instead of with Savage Land. So
because there was 3 spots. I got you.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, how come Penguin House decides who they want?
I did not want X-Force to have 2 separate slides.
But I actually like that Stormbreakers. I don't know what I'm not old enough or too much of a movie buff to like know what it might be homaging, but I feel like it's homaging something very 80s or 90s as heck, like a Blade Runner style thing.
Yeah, I don't know why that's a Stormbreaker. I
They meant to call it the Blade Runner cover. They mix the extremes there.
I want to understand so bad, but I don't. This is the second.
Oh, there's more.
Oh, see, scroll.
See, okay, so I knew I saw it somewhere because we went through this before we started so that I would know what some of the things were.
Did you know?
No, I mean I did. I knew that it existed, which is important. So there's the scroll cover, and then there's a trading card cover, which looks interesting.
Yes. Gunslinger Spawn. This is for you, Gabe.
Gabe, if you're watching later, just make sure you email Brenna with which cover you want. I'm just guessing. I could be wrong. I probably am wrong. I don't think A is going to be in black and white.
I think I won't like it if it's not in black and white.
It's just so weird. It's weird. What's weird to me is that they decided to color in red in image, but they didn't color in the Gunslinger text. It makes it seem almost incomplete to me. I could be wrong.
Unless it's supposed to be a grayscale cover.
Yeah.
Because I think for the gun and the chain.
I just feel like now we're just like critique. Yeah, Daniel Henriquez, you don't know nothing about art. But no, I feel like spot color, like even if it was grayscale, if the flames would have been flame color, that would have been cool.
Oh.
And then the flame color could also have been the color of the trade dress.
I'm
just saying, Daniel Henriquez, if you're watching.
Listen, he might have been told by Image, do a grayscale cover. And maybe he was like, oh, but let me spot color. And they were like, no.
Maybe. And if Image tells you, if Todd McFarlane tells you to do it, you just do it.
Dude, but Todd McFarlane doesn't do it. Did you notice that both the covers have images this week?
Because Todd didn't do it. Brenna, why is everybody throwing the burns today, man?
Anyways.
But yeah, so this is issue 7 of Gunslinger. So the numbers will lower.
Cover B isn't real.
Cover B is a blank cover.
Yeah.
Because stores that take pre-orders, I'll give you guys an inside thing. So stores that take pre-orders through computer systems, which we don't. If let's say you came in and you said, oh, I want the B cover, the blank cover for Gunslinger, and it's B, and my computer took that in as B, that's what it's gonna pull for you. If they would have changed it and made this B and the C blank, you would have ended up with not the cover you ordered. Yeah. So they're trying to make sure they do that in the future. If they add a cover late, it gets added after the alphabet instead of just shoving it where it should. It doesn't affect us.
Dash, I know my alphabet. Thank you. I just didn't want to show a blank cover.
It's blank.
It is.
You can get somebody to draw
a Robin
Spawn.
On it. You get someone to draw Robin on your blank Gunslinger Spawn cover.
You can get somebody to draw you Spawn or Gunslinger, or you know what? You can have somebody recreate the A cover by Daniel Henriquez, but do spot color.
That is so disrespectful. I want you to go draw that cover and do spot color.
I'm gonna draw it, and it's gonna look real good, guys. My mom's calling me. She loves me. Is that it?
That is it. You can go call your mom.
Where should they send their requests to?
You should send your request to my email, Brenna@thecollectivecomics.com. Mike, you came in right as we're ending. I'm gonna sob.
This was like the best show we've ever ran.
Ever. Look at all my sticky notes.
She does have a lot of sticky notes, and we made like 3 good jokes. Like at least 3 laughable good jokes.
At least.
And Dan might have had the best one.
I was gonna say only one of the laughable jokes this week.
Dude, can I pull up Dan's?
Go up.
There we go. We were showing off Shang-Chi covers. There was 4 of them, and Dan said 4 covers, 1 for each reader. And man, Dan we don't have the button for that, but it's.
I'm hitting the button in spirit.
So that we had some good jokes today. It was good. 1 1/4.
Check the store's messages.
Dude, don't leave them on red. Don't leave them on red. But yeah, send your request to Brenna@thecollectivecomics.com. If you send it to thecollective@thecollectivecomics.com,
it auto marks as red.
Yeah, and it'll like get done, but it could get lost. It might not get seen until Tuesday.
No, it's not. It can get lost. It will get lost because I think the volume of the amount of messages that goes through the collective at the Collective Comics just makes our web hosts automatically mark them all as red. It's very annoying, and then I never see them, and it's impossible to search because Streamhost is slow, so it just will not show messages. So my email gets no emails except for my schedule once a week. So you should send.
You don't get the Domino's coupons sent to your email?
No.
Yo, I made that mistake. I got so many Domino's coupons now. It's like comic books and Domino's coupons.
Also, Manny, I will check that for you as soon as the show ends. I
Sure.
check the store's messages.
She checked them. No stray dogs this week. Actually, you know what? No, you're right. Oh yeah. I got all the stray dogs. They're dogs.
That are stray.
Look at this. This was a trade paperback that somebody ordered for the store, thinking, yeah, the store doesn't need to make any money on it. We'll just sell it at the exact price that we paid for it and lose money on shipping. And then there's just all of these books that somebody's like, yeah, I'm not going to pay any money for them, but the store can pay for them.
I'm going to end the show. I can't get the mouse.
Signs up Brenna for newsletters.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Make sure she gets the Domino's coupons is all I'm saying, Roberto, because they only let me use one a month. And sometimes I want pizza, one a week. Yeah. It's like I order on Monday and then they send me the coupon for Tuesday. But then you order on Wednesday and they send you a coupon for Thursday.
When I'm not here.
I'll give you my email. I'll use your coupon.
Anyways.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Mike, if you want to go back and watch as soon as we end this, it should put the VOD up. You'll be able to watch on Facebook, YouTube. You can email Brenna at the end just because I don't know if we'll be able to check the comments later.
Yeah.
We can. We have the power.
I make no promises that I will remember to do that, so definitely send me
car warranty emails.
Oh.
There should be an auction next Wednesday. It's probably going to be multifaceted in the sense that like you'll probably rotate. You'll see 4 different hosts. I'll put it that way. There should be a segment that'll be hosted by me and somebody. Then there'll be a later segment that'll be hosted by Brenna and somebody. And Brenna will be one of those 2 somebodies. I hope that she's working with me, but we'll make it work. So you will see 4 different hosts. It'll be a mixture of the variant show and the auction show, but the variant show portions will still run like the variant show. They'll be buy it nows. We'll figure it out a little bit more. Oh, you'll be here live as long as you're not talking on the phone. While you do it.
Oh.
No, Roberto, we'd be happy to see you again. And just if you're gonna be in the studio, no phone calls is my new rule.
Yeah. Airplane mode only in the studio, all right?
But again, send your requests to Brenna at thecollectivecomics.com. It will guarantee your copies. And I always like to preface, if you want more than 1 copy, FOC is guaranteed. I had a customer ask me for 5 copies of The Mandalorian #1. And I was actually able to then tell him if he wanted 10, I can give him a 1 in 10 for free. And, you know, those are the options out there. Heck, if in a perfect world you want 25 of something, if somebody wants 25 Miles Morales, whatever issue
we'll give you the 1 in 25
you get the 1 in 25 for free. So, like, that's an option. And with that being said, I'm going to stand by the window with a whiteboard. This isn't that movie, or just stand there with a boombox over your head like John Cusack in that movie that was made before I was born and definitely before Brenna was born. Yeah, Say Anything, I think it was called. And he just stands in the front yard. All right, guys, I'm old. And with that being said,
guys.
I'll see you guys later.